Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to see the rest of chapter 6, the verbs. Last today we learned about transitive and intransitive verb. Today we are going to learn subject verb agreement. When we talk about the subject verb agreement, we should keep in mind that the main verb of a sentence must always agree with the noun in that sentence. The basic role of subject-verb agreement is that verb and the subject must always agree in number. When the subject is singular, the verb must be singular, and when the subject is plural, the verb must be plural. In addition, there are some other rules that we must learn about the subject-verb agreement. So today, we are going to learn more about subject-verb agreement. Look into these two examples. One dog is sitting on the grass. Here, the subject is singular and it is agreeing with the verb. In the second example, two dogs are sitting on the grass. Here, the subject is plural. Because of that, the verb is also plural. Like this, all our sentences must agree with the subject and verb. If the subject is singular, the verb also must be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb must be plural. Look into these examples. I am and we are. You are and you are. He, she, it. It will take a verb of is and they are. I am writing a letter. We are writing question answers. You are supposed to listen carefully. He is writing a letter. It is a beautiful picture. They are going to play. In these all examples, the subject is agreeing with the verb. The basic rule of subject-verb agreement is verb and the subject must always agree in number. But there are some other rules too. We are going to learn that. The basic rule is a singular subject. For example, she, Bill, a car takes a singular verb. Is, she is, Bill goes, or car shines, etc. Whereas a plural subject takes a plural verb. A singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. Example, a list of items is on the desk. If you know that list is the subject, then you will choose is for the verb. Here, the list is singular, so we took a singular verb is. The second rule, subjects and verbs must agree in number. This is the cornerstone rule that forms the background of the concept. For example, the dog growls when he is angry. The dogs growl when they are angry. In the first sentence, we can notice that the dog is a singular and the verb agrees with that. In the second sentence, the subject is plural, so we choose a plural verb. One another rule is, if two singular subjects are connected by or, either or neither nor, requires a singular verb. Example, my aunt or my uncle is arriving by train today. Neither Joan nor Carmen is available. Either Kainan or Casey is helping today with stage decorations. Here all, we choose a singular subject because two singular subjects are connected with or, either or neither nor. One another rule is, as a general rule, use a plural verb with two or more subjects when they are connected by and. Example, a car and a bike are my means of transportation. But there is an exception for that. If the subject is a compound noun, then we will use a singular subject. For example, bread and butter is. Breaking and entering is against the law. The bed and breakfast was charming. So here, these all subjects were compound nouns. That is the reason why we used a singular verb. Sometimes the subject is separated from the verb by such words as along with, as well as, besides, not, etc. These words and phrases are not part of the subject. Ignore them and use a singular verb when the subject is singular, or if the subject is plural, just ignore these phrases and words and use a plural verb. For example, the politician along with the newsman is expected shortly. Here we are talking about the politician. There is a phrase along with the newsman. We must ignore it and we must use a singular verb because the subject politician is singular. Excitement as well as nervousness is the cause of her shaking. Here we are talking about a singular subject, so take a singular verb. In sentences beginning with here or there, the true subject follows the verb. Example, there are 4 hurdles to jump. There is a high hurdle to jump. Here are the keys. So, when we take these examples, the real subject is underlined, hurdles and keys. So, according to the number of subjects, we will use a verb in sentences begins with here or there. Use a singular verb with distances, period of time, sums of money, etc. when considered as a unit. For example, 3 miles is too far to walk. 5 years is the maximum sentence for that offense. $10 is a high price to pay. Like this, there are a lot of rules about subject-verb agreement. The rest of the rules we will learn in the next class. Thank you.